I literally couldn't start this video without gimmicks in this shot, you know? Life of a filmmaker. I just needed it to be staged. But anyways, SIVE and Jon Grim actually recently reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to do a live stream with them. I happily said yes. They've done a couple in the past that I've watched, and I'm into that kind of podcast conversation. We talked about art, graffiti, life, you know, just shot the shit for 3 hours. We were all working on a drawing. It was a great time. I feel fortunate that they asked me to join them. Hopefully we can do it again. This was the watercolor I was working on during the stream. I didn't get to finish it, so I thought I'd upload a video of a time lapse from beginning to end of this bad boy. This is watercolor, ink, and color pencil for those who are interested. I also thought it'd be a good idea to take snippets of the conversations from the live stream and kind of put them over like a voiceover for this time lapse instead of, you know, boring music, which I usually do. And that way you'll get a better, you know, understanding of what we were talking about, you know, the vibe we had during our conversations. And if you want to watch the whole stream through, the whole 3 hours, I think, SIVE uploaded the whole thing. He had it recorded. So go over to his channel to see the whole thing if you're into it. Links to his and Jon Grim's channel in the description. I'm sure you know who they are, you know, probably before my channel even existed, you knew, because I was watching them when I was in middle school like 5-6 years ago. Ain't that full circle? Ain't that crazy? Alrighty, see you next time.
Like the schedule of doing a video every week, you know, keeps me honest with also having to do something super creative every week. And whether, you know, I'm not doing a ton of art in my day-to-day, but if I'm forced to upload video, produce something new, even if it is reviewing a product, there's X or Y different creative opportunities within each of those. So I feel like when you do force yourself into that, you're, you know, guilting yourself almost into producing something.
Yeah. I actually feel the same way, but I'm very torn on that idea because for me, more recently, I've kind of been in the phase of like, I gotta put out content, like I gotta keep making videos, I can't miss an upload, I can't mess up my schedule. And I completely agree. Like, I think retrospectively looking back, if I didn't have the whole YouTube interest, like I probably wouldn't have been as motivated to continue to make art or just even improve for myself. But catch-22, I also sometimes think I'm forcing myself to make art just for videos, or, you know, just make anything, and then, you know, the quality or the authenticity of my work is, you know, compromised. I kind of have a burning question for Jon.
Yeah,
maybe
start there.
Oh shit! Just know how you kind of transitioned. I don't know if you started graffiti or oil painting first, because I've always been into oil painting. I've never really tried it. I'm a little nervous, to be honest, but I'm just wondering your experience, how you kind of got into that, and what, you know, how you were taught, if it was traditionally taught, you kind of learned and blend. But
well, you know what? I'm kind of glad you made the distinction specifically about oil painting as opposed to just like fine art, because a lot of people get it confused that you know, they think I was a graffiti artist first and I moved to fine art, when it was actually the opposite way around. But I started oil painting after graffiti, like you suggested, and the transition wasn't too bad. Honestly, it was pretty simple, and the goal was always to get into oil painting. I used to draw with my fine art mentor, whose name I never mentioned because I get swarmed with emails as it is, and that guy's a busy dude. It takes literally, he charges $300 an hour just to speak to him. So I don't want him to get bombarded with emails.
Sounds like a good problem.
Yeah, that sounds like a great problem.
For sure.
But I saw one of his paintings, and it blew me away. And at that moment, I was like, I have to do oil painting. Like, there's no...
Yeah. You don't want to be patient with it?
It's so hard for me. I just want to fill in. I just want to, like, go. Like, the best part of this kind of, like, process I'm doing is, like, you get to ink it after kind of, like, the watercolor's on, and that's just, like, you know, it's, like, the cherry on top. I don't know what else is, like, the first, or just emptying a can with a fat cap, you know, just that feeling.
Oh, yeah.
So awesome.
Maybe we should paint outside, Grim.
Right? Yeah, right? Maybe you should take off your hood for once.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's going to happen.
Hasn't seen the light of day in years.
Yeah, honestly.
You're allowed to be included now, so you don't have to reference your old stream yet.
Thanks. No, I really do appreciate you reaching out.
For sure, man.
I think great idea. So fun, and I definitely hope to do it with you guys in the future.